Believe me. Don't even ask me what my family's opinion is on that. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Tia. I am a cosmetology student at Paul Mitchell, and today I want to talk about starting your business while you're in cosmetology school. I've seen a lot of videos of people who are in cosmetology school and they're posting on social media and they're putting themselves out there, but they're not really going into detail of how to put yourself out there. I get a lot of questions from my fellow students because I started this channel at the very beginning of April and it has honestly rapidly grown more than I could have ever imagined. I'm a full-time cosmetology student, which is 35 hours a week, not including my hour commute each way. Sometimes 3 hours when the traffic is really bad. It's fine. It's fine. I as well have a job on the side, which is just a part-time thing. Today's video, I really want to talk about how to grow and where to start when you're building your social media presence. I am semi-qualified for this. Obviously, I am not a professional. I didn't go to school for social media marketing or anything like that. I literally am just a 21-year-old girl who decided to go to cosmetology school and start filming. Learned a few things along the way, as well as I've gotten a lot of questions about specific things that I really want to just put out there so people can watch this video if you don't have me in real life every day to help you. I started my channel back in April of 2026. It is currently August of 2026. I've had my channel for about 3 to 4 months and I've been posting consistently almost every single day, not every single day, because it's exhausting. I had a lot of people ask me how I'm so consistent, and I really want to share all of my tips and tricks and what I've learned with everyone. And if I don't cover something and you have a question, feel free to leave a comment down below and I will do my best to either respond or make a video about it. Before we begin, feel free to pause this video, get out a notepad, get out your tablet, get whatever you want to take notes on, a blank piece of paper that you're going to throw away in 30 seconds after I finish this video, whatever. Take some notes, write them down, even your notes app, go and get yourself a snack or your favorite beverage of choice. Today I have my kombucha. Not sponsored, by the way. And 3, I did these nails yesterday and they're so pretty. And I honestly am obsessed with them. But it's fine. Without further ado, do all those things, come back, and let's get into the video. Consistency is key. Okay? I am a very firm believer. I'm a very firm believer that consistency is how I grew. As of filming this, I have 11.9 thousand subscribers. I have 1,700 on Instagram and 43 on TikTok because TikTok's really hard to grow on, but that's fine. I also started that like 2 weeks ago. Okay, maybe a month ago. I don't know. I will leave all of those. Obviously, you're watching my YouTube, but I will leave my Instagram and my TikTok right here and in the link in the bio. And yeah. How did I grow? Specifically, we're going to talk about YouTube. How did I grow from literally 0 subscribers to almost 12,000 in just 3 or 4 months? Consistency. That is the number one thing that I recommend to everyone who comes up and asks me about this at school. They ask me, like, what's your secret? What are you doing? How are you getting all of these people to watch and subscribe and follow you and all of this? Post every day. Post every single day. Post whether you feel like it or not. Post anything and everything. And just have fun doing it. Honestly, like, genuinely have fun. If you're not having fun posting on social media, you're not doing it right. Because 1, do you know how fun it is to film stupid videos with your friends and post them on the internet to eventually make money? Like, when it comes to posting on social media, you really need to keep in mind that you are supposed to be having fun. If I was not having fun, I would not be filming and posting every single day, putting together collages, putting together Canva freaking thumbnails. Oh my god, I couldn't think of that word. I would not be putting all of this together. I would not be working on it constantly. I would not be putting myself out there, making a name for myself if I was not having fun. Believe me, I am a serial quitter when it comes to things that I am not enjoying. If you're a future employer, I am not a serial quitter. I've done many things for long times. If I'm not having fun, I'm not gonna do it. Okay? That's just how I am. Don't even ask me what my family's opinion is on that. Okay? I've heard enough of it. Genuinely, if you are not having fun, you are either in the wrong niche, you're trying too hard to be in a niche that you do not like, or you just don't enjoy social media, which is fine. You don't need a business on social media. If you want a business on social media and you really enjoy it, I would recommend building your business in person first and then hiring people to do your social media. If what you don't like is the editing and the filming yourself and the coming up with ideas, it is a lot of work, but you gotta stay consistent. Let's go back to the very beginning in April. I was filming every single day. I think I got up to like 30 days and then I was like, oh, I'm not doing this because I wasn't having fun anymore. The format was the same. I was not enjoying it and it wasn't really doing good. So I pivoted. I started by filming every day little daily vlogs that weren't even like really honestly getting any views. Yes, now they probably have more views than they did back then, but I was getting like 50 views for the first like 2 weeks. Okay, I wasn't enjoying it anymore. I realized that it wasn't even performing well, so I pivoted. I started doing motivational content. I started looking at what other people in my industry or in my niche were posting as well, and I started coming up with ideas based on what they were already creating. Now, am I saying forever to do this? No. But it is a good starting point. You really want to recognize in each niche that there are people that like certain things, like doing little montages. They like aesthetics. People like aesthetics. You have to remember this. People like aesthetics. That is what they want. That is what the world literally has been living off of. And I feel like it's really heightened in 2020 during the episode of which none of us could leave our house. People started really deep diving into these small nitty-gritty aesthetics of everything. I am really bad when it comes to aesthetics. I have like a million different aesthetics and interests and hobbies and all of the things that I like, but that is what I'm leaning into. I am not leaning into this perfect clean girl aesthetic, this perfect matcha Pilates latte whatever aesthetic, because that is not me. I'm leaning into the side of my industry and my niche that is, we're going to talk about this whether you like it or not. We're going to be messy because we're learning. We're going to be all over the place, just like my art style, because we can. If your industry or your niche doesn't have the specific aesthetic, make one. Majority of the beauty content that I see on a day-to-day is people really leaning into this clean girl, matcha latte, Pilates, princess, extravaganza, it girl, whatever. And they're really leaning into this, which is great. A lot of people love that. I love that, but I can't achieve that because I am honestly a gremlin from birth. And I can't control that. And I'm not willing to, honestly. I tried. I really did. At the beginning, I was like, oh, I'm going to make aesthetic vlogs. I'm going to make aesthetic vlogs and they're going to be so aesthetic. No. Nope, sorry. I was even, at the beginning, I was like, oh, this is what people like? Okay. Well, let me get up at 5 in the morning and do my little workout routine that nobody even saw. I was so into this. I was so trapped in this niche and this idea that I had to be this clean girl aesthetic, whatever, because that is what I saw repeatedly. That is what I saw literally every time I opened the app and I looked up hair influencers, beauty influencers, and la 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 la. Whatever. Every time I looked up what I wanted my niche to be, it was a clean girl. Let me refrain. I have no problem with that. That is you, that is great, but that is not me. And honestly, I feel like that's not a lot of people, okay? The biggest thing that I've realized when I started social media, that I was filming these copy and paste videos of what I had seen over and over and over again, of these little aesthetic daily vlogs, aesthetic little text on the screen, aesthetic little clicky clacks in the background, and I really was not enjoying it. Yes, I love to edit. Yes, I love to film. Yes, I love being on camera because of course I do. I don't know what's wrong with me, okay? I ask myself that every day. I was so into my niche, into this aesthetic that I had found online over and over again in this cosmetology school industry, that I was filming this aesthetic video every day. Day in my life as a cosmetology student at Paul Mitchell. And I was editing it. And I slowly started to resent editing it. At the beginning, I started by filming all of the time. I filmed every second that I could. I was getting up an extra hour early every day just to style my hair and do my makeup and be camera ready every single day. And it was exhausting. It was really exhausting. And my views weren't even really that good. Like, I was getting maybe 500 views, 600 views, 50 views consistently. Like, it was just meh. Okay? I expected that because I had just started. But I really believe that what made me grow was what interested me. And what interested me was changing my format from a daily vlog to, honestly, my daily thoughts. I do a lot of more motivational ones. Ones are about supporting each other in the industry, about the process of me doing hair, about the products that I use, about all of these things that are more interesting to me than I woke up at 5 a.m. and I did my little workout and then I went to school. It did not interest me. If that was interesting to me, would I still be doing it? Of course. But was it interesting and was I having fun doing all of the extra work that I didn't need to do? No. So what really helped me stay consistent was being interested in what I was posting. Posting content that I wanted to watch posting content that I looked for before I even started cosmetology school. My format that I switched to was, instead of filming every day and editing it every night, I switched to using templates. Now, I've heard some places that people are like, why would you use a template? That's literally cheating. Why wouldn't I use a template? It's right there. Like, why wouldn't you? You know? And I really honestly noticed my videos started doing better when I started using templates. And I was spending less time, less energy, less filming, less everything to make lazy content. Which, yes, it is lazy content. It is literally just putting your videos into this, customizing the text to match your aesthetic, and putting it on your page. It really was as simple as that. And I honestly believe the lazier the content, the more people are like, huh, you know? Of course, yes, I do film some skits. I film some funny videos that I've seen on Instagram, TikTok, whatever. And I film things that are just like random. And I make my own templates sometimes. But the thing that has really changed for me is I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying putting these messages into the world, talking about my experience, talking about how to support each other, talking about all of these things. That is what has helped me stay consistent so much. And I've actually seen this help a lot of my fellow classmates. They're also starting their social medias while they're in school. I've actually seen this help a lot more people than just myself. A lot of my fellow classmates that have asked me about like what I do, I literally tell them, enjoy what you're doing. Film what you want, do what you want. It is your page, it is your business, and it is your life. At the end of the day, this is you. This is your brand, your channel, your business. It's you. This is everything that you want to do without other people's opinions. And that is honestly what has made the biggest difference that I've noticed. I've actually noticed people not only enjoying it more, obviously, but also growing quicker and growing faster and seeing better numbers than they have before. So, for example, there's a lovely lady at my school named Jordan who just started her YouTube channel, which I will link in the description below. She posted her first video, and within a day, it got over 1,000 views, which for your first video, props, because I can't do that. I did not do that. That was not me. That is growth. My first video at the time, within the first 24 hours, I believe it got like 50 views. Nobody wanted to watch me. But her video, she posted, she was cracking up. We were watching it together. Oh my god, it was so funny. Go watch it. But we were cracking up together, and she really, like, you can tell she genuinely enjoyed filming this video, editing it, putting it together, and all of that. And she really let her creativity go through. It was a trend that she had seen over and over again. Not even a part of the industry that we're in, just a funny video that she liked. So she recreated it, and then she posted it, and it got over 1,000 views. For your first video, for your first short, that's amazing. Like, 1,000 people, I think it was like 1,400 people in 24 hours had watched this video that she thoroughly enjoyed making, and so she kept making more. I don't know what she's posted since then. I can't honestly say. I have not checked. But she still posts. She still is up on her Instagram doing all her things, and she's enjoying it. And that is really what I tell people the most, is like, post all the time of what you want. Post your videos, what you want, your business, your aesthetic, whatever. Okay. I'm honestly one who is not totally the biggest fan of having to pick a niche, or even picking a niche in general. I am a cosmetology student. I do social media. I am also a painter, and I crochet, and I play video games, and I do all of these things that, honestly, I would love to make videos on. But I'm here, and I'm making videos about growing your business, being on social media, and advice for wellness and beauty. And now, this is honestly a very broad niche. There are people out there that are, like, growing on social media, and that's it. That's their only thing that they talk about. If I could talk about growing on social media only for 7 years straight, man, I love to talk, but dang. But when it comes to picking your niche, you really want to pick something, like I said, that you thoroughly enjoy. Something that you can talk about, something that you can constantly either update or It's all about having something, this ties into my last point, having something that is consistent, that you can keep up with, that is constantly either changing, or you're changing it, or you're creating something new within that niche. So it is very important, yes, to have a focus. I don't know about a niche, but to have a focus for your channel and for your business. For me, I want to be a hairstylist. I honestly, since doing these, I want to start practicing nails. I want to see where that can take me. And I'm going to be posting videos about that because that's what I enjoy. I post a lot about supporting people, growing your business on social media, and how to support other creators and other people in your industry, and how that's... I literally made a video about this the other day. Supporting people in your industry is not going to be your downfall. I promise. I promise you. There are like 8 billion people on this earth or something, and that, like, supporting one other person who's doing the same thing as you is not going to destroy you. I promise. So, the biggest thing that I would tell you, it really comes down to that, is growing a niche, growing a brand, growing a business, growing something that you're interested in that you can consistently update. Now, I want to talk a little bit about my tools and what I use in order to create these videos. I will leave links in the bio for all of the products and everything that I use as a beginner. I'm literally filming with a nail file right now. okay? As a beginner, I will link everything in the below. I will link everything in the bio for you. So the first thing that I invested in is this little microphone right here. I tried to buy a wireless one and it literally would not connect for whatever reason, and it was the most annoying. So I bought a wired one from Best Buy. You can probably find cheaper ones on Amazon. I'll look and link something in the bio. But the first thing I bought is a microphone, because to me, what I always like in a video is if you can consistently hear the person who is obviously talking and giving you advice. Is very important. There are creators out there who don't make talking videos, but I knew that was something that I really wanted to do, especially in the beginning when I was making pretty much solely day in my life videos that I was voicing over every night. So it was important to me to have a decent enough mic in order for it to sound crisp and deliverable. This also made it easier for me in editing in the background of my videos to reduce the noise. Like, I have a fan running right now. I don't know if you can hear it, probably not, because I reduced the noise, as well as any creaking from my desk or creaking from my chair or people walking outside my door. Like, it is very important, especially where I am. I filmed a video of me talking. I have not posted. I filmed a video of me talking, and where I was filming was on the clinic floor at my school. So there's hair dryers, there's people talking, there's music blasting, there's all sorts of things going on in the background, and it was really important for me to have a mic. No, it is not the best mic ever, and you can still hear other things, but that is why you reduce the noise in editing, in order to sound crisp, not get copyrighted for the music playing, and just have an overall more professional appearance. That is why I invested first in my microphone, because it was very, very important to me to have that. The next thing that I got was actually a gift from one of my fellow classmates, because she saw that I loved filming, and she got a new one. So she gave me hers, which was an off-brand Octobuddy. I love this thing. I still use it to this day when I'm filming certain videos. It literally can stick on anything. Like, okay, maybe not literally everything. It sticks on almost any surface that you need it to, which is very convenient, especially if you are filming something where you have to stand up away from your camera and you can't necessarily be holding it. I am in school to be a hairstylist. You think I can cut hair and hold a phone and film me doing that at the same time? No, I cannot. This really came in handy. Again, link in the bio if you were looking for one. I think this one was like $5. It was really important to me to be able to film before I was ready to invest and purchase a tripod. Next thing that I purchased that honestly changed the game for me was my light that I'm filming with right now. Let me show you the difference with it not on, okay? Is this better? Do you want to watch this video now? No, you don't. I don't even want to edit this now because my lighting's so bad. I don't even want to edit it. It was a little dramatic, but it's fine. The light specifically that I got was pretty cheap. I think it was like $10. It has like little buttons on the side, so it has like the on button. It has cool and warm, so you can change that, and it also has a bright and a dim button, so that you can customize it to whatever you need. I personally use it on the brightest setting all the time, and pretty much like in the middle, just because that's, I don't know, that's just what I do. That's what I think looks good. Okay, it's fine. So yes, this light honestly has made a huge difference in filming not only long form but also my short form, especially if I'm in like a darker room like this one. That is my only source of light in my window, but my blinds are closed because I don't open those. Why would I open those? Why would I want sunlight? You know, that is my only light, and it's behind me. So obviously a light was very much needed. I also have filmed a makeup tutorial and had my instructor actually do the voiceover for it, but having my light not only made the video a better quality and more watchable, but it also made it easier to do my makeup. So that was like a double, because the lighting in that room, honestly, I don't even know. Like, why have fluorescent lights? You know, like, why? Gross. Okay, I'm a small light person, not a big light person. The next item that I had actually received was a POV tripod, which goes around your neck and it sits here, and you have your video, you know, and it pretty much films it, so you don't have to like hold your phone, but you can film a close-up POV of what you're doing. It's actually very cool. I think I've done like one video with it so far. I've filmed quite a few videos, but I didn't end up using, because it's just nice to have. I do it a lot when I am either cutting hair or washing my tools, because I just feel like it looks good, and it also, where I'm doing those things, I don't have the best tripod for that. So that is what I use it for. If you're interested in making like hands-in videos, this might be really good for crafters as well. I recommend. There are about 3 different people that have it, including me, at the school, and we sometimes walk around and people like to borrow it. It's fun, you know. It's a community tripod. Last thing that I'm going to talk about as far as supplies and tools go is a table tripod, which I am using to film right now, because it really helps the angles. It helps keep the phone steady, and I don't have to worry about it slipping and falling over and doing all weird sorts of stuff. It's a really good like height. Obviously depends on the table that you're putting it on, but this specific tripod you can use either for long form or short form. You just have to unscrew the little phone holder and twist it, and you're good. This tripod has come in handy a lot when I'm trying to film sit down videos like this one. or even in my car. If I'm sitting in my car trying to film something, it is definitely handy because it gives like a nice, good, solid stay there. I use this a few times while I'm driving. I originally was using my Octobuddy, putting it on my rearview mirror, not where I couldn't see anything, like not obviously in the way of anything, but I would put it on my mirror and it was just like not fun, and I felt like I was gonna get like pulled over. So I use this one now, and it's a lot better, a lot sturdier. It has the flexible legs, so you can literally move it however you need to, which is really nice. Last thing that I want to talk about today is honestly just thanking you guys. This channel has grown significantly faster than I thought it would. I honestly expected that I would still have under 1,000 subscribers. It's insane, honestly, how much you guys have supported me and made this business and this dream really come true and start to progress and go in the right direction, which is up. It's really helped me stay motivated and helped me find even more reasons to love the industry that I'm in and love what I'm doing. So I really appreciate you guys so much. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. Again, if you guys have any questions or have any videos that you want me to make, feel free to leave them in the comments. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Yeah. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, comment a frog emoji. I'm kidding. And I will see you guys next week with another one. Deuces. Bye. I have actually had quite a bit of, oh my gosh.